Hi there, my name's Annette, Sunbeam Fabric Arts. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be heading up to the sewing room and I'm going to be digging into a big pile of scraps and using something interesting, adding machine tape. So come along and I hope you have fun. The first thing I did was go through my scraps and sort them out by color. I kind of wanted to have a various color scheme going, not have all blue or all yellow. I kind of wanted to mix it up. So here you can see the adding machine tape. My husband found these online for me and ordered me about 6 rolls. This is another product that I had ordered because I thought it was going to do the same thing. Unfortunately, it did not work out for me. What I found when trying to sew fabric to it was it was just too crinkly. It would not lay flat, it would not lay straight. And then when I tried to press my fabrics open on it, it would melt. So that did not work out for me. The adding machine tape, I love it. It stays straight. It's easy to tear off if you use a 1.8 stitch length or less. As you will see here, the first strip I cut was about 12 to 14 inches long, and I simply took 2 pieces of fabric right sides together and sewed them to the paper. With the adding machine tape, I only need to finger press. Depending on the fabric you're using, you may want to press after every seam. I did not need to with the cottons and the batiks I was using. I just continued adding scraps, right sides together, sewing a stitch line, remember stitch length 1.8 or less, folding it back and adding another piece. And here is the first strip done. If you don't know this about me already, I'm a big fan of chain piecing. I cut a bunch of strips of adding machine tape all the same length, and then I began chain piecing these strips. And to continue my chain piecing, I just finger pressed that first seam open and added the next piece. You may notice I am finger pressing all the seams to the right. When I got close to the very end of the strip, instead of chain piecing, I just flipped the block around and sewed on the last piece. That was easier for me. I wanted to show you how I press these strips at actual speed. This is not speeded up. This is exactly how fast I'm going. I lift my iron and just press it straight down in the middle of the strip. Then I move to the left slightly, move to the right slightly. Then I lift my iron again and get the other side of the strip, and I just come down right in the middle. I don't start from one end and push the fabric left to right. I don't start from the side. I just lift it up and press it right down in the middle of the block, then slightly to the left, slightly to the right. This works really well for these adding machine tape strips. The next step you'll want to do is go ahead and trim the edges of the extra fabric off of these strips. You don't want to tear off the paper until you've done that. Now it's time to tear that paper, and I just want to tell you, be careful, tear carefully on the perforations. They should come apart pretty easy if you use a 1.8 stitch length or less. Do not tug or pull too hard though. You don't want to have your seams coming apart. This was my idea for the block, and what I needed to do was sew my white strips to my Scrappy strips. And I also considered maybe using a cornerstone. I started sewing long strips of 2.5 inch white fabric to my Scrappy strips. Then I cut them apart. Because my center block was a 10-inch square, I ended up trimming these strip pairs to 10 inches. Then I had enough left extra on the end of the strip where I was able to cut 4.5 inch bonus blocks. And I did decide to go with the cornerstones, but I chose multicolored cornerstones. Next, it was simply a matter of sewing the side strip sets and then pinning the top and bottom strip sets to finish that block. I laid out those 4 bonus blocks a couple of different ways, and I ended up sewing those together as well. My last step was simply to press the blocks open carefully. Thanks for joining me today for my little video on this giant block, which now measures 19 inches square. That's a great size for a Project Linus quilt for me because I can just put maybe 3 across and 3 down, and that will be a great size for a kid. So I'm excited about this block, and I think it's super cute the way it turned out. I can't wait to see how it will look with a bunch all together in a quilt. And don't forget, we have this little bonus block. Since I made the strips so long, I didn't need them to be that long, so I used those ends to make a cute little bonus. And thanks again for joining me. If you enjoy this video and you would like to get notified of future content, hit that subscribe and that bell icon and like the video, and you will get notified when I post new content, which is usually about twice a week. Have a great day, and I hope to see you back again real soon. Bye now.